Welcome, everybody, to Monday Night Raw, the final Monday Night Raw before Fastlane here in Fresno, California. And we are starting off with the man that main evented last week and lost in that main event to the man that's been getting every main event since Payback, though he's not main eventing this week because a member of A-Town Down Under is taking on Kofi Kingston. I said a member of A-Town Down Under. I don't know why I said that, so yeah. Anyways, it's the one and only Drew McIntyre. Lost to Jey Uso last week after CM Punk came down to ringside and Jey Uso got the roll-up for the victory over Drew McIntyre. And Drew was not happy about that one, that was for sure. But honestly, I don't blame him, to be honest. I really don't. But it's definitely not going to put this man in a good mood. That is for sure. And I'm sure he's got a lot to say to us because that's what he's out here for. Is to talk to us because he's not scheduled for a match currently. I think he's kind of just stormed out here at this point, and Regal's just, you know what, we'll give him a minute to vent, I guess. So, talking of that venting, I guess there's nothing much more to do now that after the introduction's out of the way, and to hear what this man has to say in terms of that venting, shall we? Right, I am. Oh, someone's not going to be happy, and it's the man that's in the ring. He's already not happy. Now CM Punk just interrupting him before he can barely get a word in. Oh, CM Punk playing mind games as always. I shouldn't be laughing, but you know, it is what it is. It's the best in the world. Definitely, a lot more people would say definitely when it comes to on the mic. That is more the case. Not disrespecting his wrestling ability, but if there is one thing that this man is best known for, it is his promo skills. And of course, the Second City Saints, CM Punk. I would say the voices of the voiceless, but he says the voiceless have gained voices now, so he no longer needs to be that. But whether he feels like he might have done that again is another thing one day, but maybe Drew McIntyre feels like he's kind of taking in that thing. He said he was trying to save Raw and the world title from CM Punk. I guess maybe he feels like he's that now. And CM Punk is... Well, I don't think he ever saw Punk as the hero to begin with, but I was going to say, like, you die a hero or you live long enough to be become a villain, but I think Drew McIntyre's always seen Punk as the villain. I don't think this crowd here in California thinks so. Anyway... I'm looking forward to this face-off, that's for sure. Sorry to interrupt, Drew. I really am. But I just wanted to get a front row seat to see what you're going to say. Please, continue. I was going to say that I am pissed off with you. What I did 2 weeks ago was doing what's right for the world title. Last week, you did it for personal revenge. And you being salty. You know I'm right. And now because of it, the challenger for the world title is our man using a dead meme from like a decade ago. It's better than it being you, but not by much. You done? Does it? Good to know you're done blabbering your mouth. Because I want to focus on one thing you said, because you called me salty. If there's anybody salty here, Drew, it's you. You're the one that came out here all angry, not me. At least I put up a fight against Jay after you hit me with a steel chair. I just walked down to ringside, and you lost 3 seconds later. If anything, I'm the saviour, because at least Jay would put up a fight against Bron at Fastlane. You'll just lose without a fight. I don't have a lot of fight in me. I'm the one that grinded it on the indies twice. How about you step in the ring with me this Sunday, and I will prove to you how much fight I have. What do we think, Fresno? You think it should be CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre at Fastlane? Yeah? Good, because I think so too. See you Sunday, Drew. Okay, I am hyped. McIntyre, Punk, one-on-one at Fastlane. Okay, anyways, tonight we have Pete Dunne versus Humberto. Humberto got involved in Pete Dunne's match against Angel Garza, so we have that. We have Montez taking on Joaquin. We had Dawkins and Cruz last week, now we're getting that one. We have a promo between the challenger and the champion for the World title match, Jason Bron Breakker. And then we also have in the main event, Grayson Waller or Theory taking on Kofi Kingston. But at first, we have this 6-woman tag. So, without further ado, let's get that underway, shall we? Whew, 6-woman tag. The three challengers for the women's world title, and then the women's world champion alongside her damage control compatriots. And coming out first is Ronda Rousey. Like I mentioned, one of the three challengers to that women's world title at Fastlane. There you have it: Roxanne, Perez, Ronda Rousey, Zelina, Vega, and Bayley. Question like, say whatever, statemly. I don't know what I'm trying to get a word out here, and I'm not quite trying to say here, but it could be argued, that's probably a bit better, isn't it, that this is Bayley's hardest championship title defense yet, and it's had pretty much everybody. She's the only person she's defended against that isn't in this match is Liv Morgan, who she took on at Payback after Liv Morgan won in that Battle Royal. So, yeah, other than that, this is everybody that Bayley's taken on. It's Zelina, Roxanne, Perez, and Ronda Rousey. In fact, they all had a reason to be deserving of this match, and I couldn't argue with any of those statements. Like, whether it's they've been cost or they've been just on fire lately, like, you've got to say that these three challengers are some of the top female superstars. How maybe even top superstars on Raw in the minute. We saw what Ronda Rousey was doing at one point, and she's still doing good, don't get me wrong. She's just had one or two losses in that since that momentum started building. But she's still doing a lot better than most when it also comes to Raw. Few come to mind of saying who's doing it better overall in WWE. Of course, the main person that comes to mind is Ilya Dragunov. Nobody's doing it like him at the minute. Longest reigning champion. Whew. And then it is Bayley and Seth Rollins. I'm not quite sure off the top of my head. Rollins has a slightly longer title reign because he opened up Night of Champions. Bayley won it later on in the night, so maybe Rollins has an extra hour or so on Bayley. I kind of just glanced over Zelina Vega come out here. Now the third and final challenger, Roxanne Perez. Possibly the biggest argument to who deserves this spot, because talking about Ronda Rousey's momentum, who beat Ronda Rousey fair and square? This woman, Roxanne Perez. Admittedly, it was in a no DQ match, so could you argue not fair and square because it wasn't a regular one-on-one match? Sure, but were there any shenanigans? Absolutely not. So you can't argue on that cage, and using weapons is fair for both of them. So it's just as fair for Ronda as it is for Roxanne. So, like I said, you could argue that Roxanne may be the most deserving. And she at one point was tied for the most amount of main events. So, that was very early on in the season. Not the case anymore, because Roxanne got taken out by her tag team partner tonight, Ronda Rousey. So it's going to be curious to see those two work together tonight. But I'm sure their common hatred for that woman in the middle might be able to just push them through it tonight. And that is, of course, Bayley, followed by her damage control compatriots, or lackeys as most people like to call them. Dakota Kai on the left now, Io Sky on the right. Can't be doing that to me camera angle while I'm trying to introduce them. Of course, it's maybe your first episode doing it into Raw, so you need to know who is who and who is not. That's important too. I'm gonna know the who is not. I am the idiot commentator. There's no better than that. Anyways, of course, this match was made last week by Raw General Manager, that is, William Regal, after we just got an all-out brawl last week. And so we got this 6-woman tag to start off Raw. Whew. Anyways, let's get this underway, shall we? Okay, Ronda Rousey starting off for her team, and Dakota Kai starting off for damage control at Dakota Kai. While he's taking it to Ronda Rousey. This is what Dakota Kai needs. She just needs to get this going fast. Just attack Ronda Rousey the best she can quickly. But this is not going so well anymore. Ronda Rousey getting those combos going. Dakota tried, but we know what Ronda Rousey's like. Oh, clothesline taking down Dakota. Oh, going in for the ground and pound. We have seen this one-on-one match before. I saw it on the build to SummerSlam, if I'm not mistaken. And Ronda, Bayley sent Dakota, like, oh, Dakota has kickboxing background, maybe she can keep it with the MMA background of Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey won. Not that Dakota didn't put up a fight, but we're talking about Ronda Rousey here. I like Dakota as a wrestler. Not questioning her friendships, but yeah, Ronda Rousey is Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet for a reason. Oof. But Dakota's trying to fight back though. But some would argue almost, not undeniable. Oh, I'm forgetting the word. You know the one that Thanos says. I am something. I don't remember what the word is. Anyways, cover, kick out. Inevitable. That's the word. There we go. I've not got it in me tonight. I don't know why. I can't even remember half my words. This is when you know it's going to be a good episode. Anyways, Ronda Rousey. Oh, Dakota Kai. Oh, I think she's trying to wear down Ronda Rousey, trying to pull out all the stops. Locking in a submission, but Zelina Vega wants no damage done to Ronda Rousey. Questionable. I mean, I know she wants to win this match, but that's a challenger. One of her challengers at Fastlane. Like, maybe she wants to get hurt a bit, but at the same time, you know, if Ronda Rousey gets hurt, she might be more susceptible to, I don't know, Bayley pinning her while Zelina's dealing with Roxanne, you know? So it's, well, you know, like, devil if you do, devil if you don't, I guess. So maybe thinking about winning this match more important and getting the momentum is maybe more important. At the same time, if like the match ended there's no damage been done to Bayley really, so maybe Zelina's also looking for that. So yeah, it is really a W don't situation. So it's going to be interesting to how that plays out for the challengers team. Where Bayley, I'm surprised she's tagging in right now, especially against Ronda Rousey. But you know, I'll probably say that about any woman pretty much. But like, you know. Bayley, like, she could just send the two lackeys that aren't teaming at wrestling at Fastlane, and Roxanne has tagged herself in on a Ronda Rousey that's gone into the corner. I don't know if Ronda Rousey's going to take too kindly to that, but it's got Roxanne Perez into the match. Only one more person from each team as till everybody's been made legal. Will we get every combination? It's less likely in a 6-on tag match than it is on a 2-on-2. But doesn't mean it's impossible, as Bayley's got submission locked in and Roxanne Perez. But like I mentioned, Roxanne Perez beat Ronda Rousey. Roxanne's submission game is not half bad, and that's an understatement, or putting it lightly, however you want to say it. See, now I'm coming up with multiple variations, why can't I just come up with one? Anyways, Roxanne Perez now getting the ground and pound. Just wailing away on Bayley, getting some of that frustration going. Though Roxanne Perez, the only woman out of those three that has not taken on Bayley. I think I might have said that Roxanne had. I was mistaken. Roxanne took on Zelina Vega for that women's world title. I got it wrong earlier. Roxanne Perez has not taken on Bayley yet. But she took on Zelina Vega to main event Backlash. Vega walked out with a win. In a hell of a main event. So, yeah, it's going to be Roxanne's first attempt against Bayley. And anyways, oh, jeez. Also, Roxanne Perez was supposed to be in that ladder match. Tiffany Stratton, of course, won and is now your new women's champion. Oh, Bayley going for a roll-up. Don't mind that for a minute. Ooh, Roxanne Perez getting out quickly. Bayley tagging away. Not surprising there. All right, just Zelina Vega left to be tagged in. As he ducks now. Drop kick to the knee. Yeah. Oof. Oof. But yeah, so she felt that was another reason that she deserved it, not only being Ronda Rousey, but also she won that Money in the Bank ladder contender match, and then Ronda took her out of action. So she felt that she deserved the opportunity at the gold, and I can't argue with her. Though it's ended up turning into a fatal four-way, so you can't believe that that's maybe the best idea. But for Roxanne, but anyways, a pop rocks. Maybe it's the best idea. One. Oof. Basically a 2 there, but you got to think he has barely been in the match. And to be fair, she did take on Ronda Rousey a few weeks ago. But it was Roxanne that wrestled last week against Dakota Kai, if I'm not mistaken. Was that the match? I believe it was. Yeah. But they all did brawl last week. Oof. And of course, damage control has been taken out of the challengers backstage too. just trying to get some control and just do some damage to the challengers just to give Bayley a better chance, I guess. Or at least that's the mindset going in. Oh, Vega's been tagged in. I don't think I quite fully took that in. I told you, I'm not functioning properly tonight. But there you go, everybody's been legal now. Oh, Bayley! Oh, crossbody! Oh, Vega taking it to Dakota now, looking for a neck breaker. As Bayley tags in EO. Yeah, sometimes you just commentate. And sometimes I can just blur out everything in front of me and I'll just start talking. And I won't even think about what's going on. It makes me a bad commentator. It makes me a good colour commentator, but not a play-by-play, you know what I mean? I can talk like the colour commentator all I want. But play-by, even though I haven't wrestled a day in my life, but you know, I've done trampoline wrestling, so you know, maybe that half qualifies me. Anyways, Vega going for the crucifix. Oh, kick out. I might add I was undefeated at trampoline wrestling, I might add. And a double champ of that. United States champ and one half of a tag champ. And I did the only other thing that Cody Rhodes is the only other person to do. And get somehow title change hands, but I'm still the champion. It's just the other tag champ as changed hands. Anyways, Ronda Rousey now locking in the outpass submission. Oh, we knew this guy's had that tap out. Jeez, there you go. Team Challengers has won this match tonight. So congratulations to them, giving them some momentum going towards Fastlane, but they of course made Io Sky tap out. Maybe not enough damage onto Bayley as they would have liked, but it's at least some damage done and a little bit of a moral victory for these three women too. Putting a bit down of the nuisance of damage control, maybe it might have done enough damage to Io and Dakota Kai. They might think twice about doing some shenanigans at Fastlane. But anyways, congratulations to these three women here tonight. Talking of tonight, still to come, we have Pete Dunne versus Humberto Carrillo. Montez 4 taking on Joaquin Wilde is also happening here tonight. And we have the promo between Jey Uso and Bron Breakker. And also in the main event, we have Kofi taking on a member of A-Town Down Under. Alright, Kofi, thanks for meeting me. First off, how's Woods doing? Because I need to know before we even get any further with this. Yeah, he'll be doing fine. He's just been told to have the week off because it's going to be a fight this Sunday. But he will be there, trust me. That's good to hear. Talking of Fastlane, what is your choice for the match stipulation for one of the stages of hell? So I talked to the boys, and we're all in agreement. We got that street fight, and that was great, and I'd love to go through that again. But one thing we haven't done is beaten A-Town Down Under clean because they cheated last time we had a regular tag match. So we want a repeat, and we can get that vindication of getting them beaten in a clean 2-on-2 tag match. A respectable choice. I get the meaning. Alright, thanks for that. And I'll go find A-Town Down Under. I agree, that's a respectable choice from New Day. Get it, just wanting a regular tag match. You know, 3 stages of hell doesn't always have to be 3 no DQ matches. I respect the regular 2-on-2 to start it off. And they gave a pretty good... I think Kofi gave a pretty good reason why. I understand why he did it. That's for sure. They want that moral victory as well. That they can beat A-Town Down Under fair and square. Not that I believe they couldn't, but, you know. Anyways, coming out first is Los Lotharios. Of course, Santos Escobar is taking on Pete Dunne for that Intercontinental title at Fastlane. So it kind of does feel like Legado del Fantasma or Los Lotharios, in more specifics, have been trying to wear down Pete Dunne over this period of time to try and make it like an easier challenge for Santos Escobar. Because we of course saw Angel Garza take on Pete Dunne last week, and Angel Garza put up a much stronger effort than I was expecting him to. But of course Humberto got involved in the match, so it's wanted to make it Pete Dunne won this a bit more. But probably would have happened anyways, because 2 weeks ago Los Lotharios attacked Pete Dunne backstage. So, you know, Pete Dunne wanted a bit of revenge, and Los Lotharios want to wear down him before his match against Santos Escobar. So, you know, it's a win-win, I guess. For everybody involved. Though I wouldn't quite say Pete Dunne's the most mentally sane person. I mean, I know a few people more insane, but, He does like hurting people. That is at least one thing. So, you know, maybe he just can't help himself. He's like, oh, I get a chance to hurt somebody that hurt me. Oh, don't mind if I do. You know what I mean? Don't mind if I do. Imagine Pete Dunne saying that. Especially like a posh accent or something. I would attempt it, but my accent skills are not very good. It's like, don't mind if I do. You know, it's something like that. Imagine. It's this kind of man that puts a title between his teeth and just holds it there while he does some like thing with his fist. I don't know. You know what I mean? There's something with his fist. I need to be a bit more specific with that. Anyways, moving swiftly on. As Pete Dunne swiftly gets into the ring. There you go, putting it in his mouth again. And doing the weird fist thing. I'm sorry. Anyways, our Intercontinental Champion is out here. You know, so let's get this matchup underway, shall we? Pete Dunne, Humberto, let's go! Oof, bit of a misfire from both men there, or a misdirection because one attacked the other person, the other person, and they're both missing because of that. And Humberto gets the kick, but no, he doesn't. I thought he did. It was just Pete Dunne's way of dodging it, made me feel like he got kicked in the face. Oof, oh yeah, again, that's happened. Second time already. Pete Dunne is going to work on Humberto. I told you he loves to hurt people, and he's doing it right now. Oof. I don't know why I'm imagining Pete Dunne with Billy Butcher's voice all of a sudden, like the way he speaks. That would also be brilliant, but I could believe that more than the posh voice. Anyways, oh, Humberto now looking for that power slam to Pete Dunne. Kicks to the head by Dunne. Send him into the corner. Looking for a backbreaker. Love to see it. Humberto rolls back in. And a monkey flip by Pete Dunne. And now just wailing on Humberto. What is Angel Garza doing? And Pete Dunne is now wailing on the back of Humberto. Jeez. Pete Dunne just really taking it to Humberto right now. See that exposed tongue buckle's not even helping Humberto right now because he's just getting his ass handed to him. Or maybe should I say his arm handed it to him. Or actually no, his arm getting taken away, sorry. That's maybe more accurate. Anyway, he's done. Elbow drop. No, Humberto gets out of the way. Drop kick sends him down. Pete Dunne into the corner. Humberto! Whoa, what a drop kick. And I say Humberto, very underrated wrestler. But no, Pete Dunne dodges that yet again. Humberto fighting back. He's very exciting to watch in the ring as well, Humberto. That's for sure. And now Humberto drops Pete Dunne right on his face on that turnbuckle right there. Maybe he was looking to do that with the exposed one, but I guess not in this case. And now the face scrape by Pete Dunne. Just taking it to Humberto, dishing out that punishment. Pete Dunne. Humberto getting back involved. Let's see, Angel's just destined to just, I don't know, just cause havoc in this match. Just like Humberto was trying to do last week. Humberto's dodged that one subconsciously. It happens. It's lucky. But Pete Dunne is already back on the offense. He gets a tornado DDT. Ooh, I feel like I haven't done as much colour commentating in this. I've been doing a lot more play-by-play. I'm occasionally giving Pete Dunne new voices. Anyways, just trying to think if there's anything. I kind of did a lot of it in the entrance, to be fair. Though also it does feel like Pete Dunne's doing a lot at the minute, though. I suppose there's only been 2 matches in a brawl. It's maybe not the most amount, but I'm just saying his kind of SmackDown counterpart, Ilya Dragunov. Could that be the match we see at Survivor Series? Who knows? It'll be interesting to see, because I feel like they could pull out an absolute banger between the two of them. Somebody who loves dishing out pain and somebody who loves taking it. What could go wrong? Talking of what could go wrong, could Pete Dunne lose this match right now? 1, kick out. Perfectly timed by me, by the way. It's almost like I knew it was happening. I didn't. Obviously. Anyways, Pete Dunne kicks the leg. Oh, Humberto. Oh, ooh, whoa, that was some fancy, nice stuff. I liked it. And Humberto now going to the top rope. What's he looking for here? Big move! Moonsault, but no, Dunne gets out the way, though. I think Humberto still clipped Dunne, but just not enough. Not enough to brunt the impact. And now Dunne drops down. Boot to the face. What a boot. That was beautiful. 1, 2. Ooh, didn't quite rock Humberto enough for the 3 count. But it's definitely done its damage. It's done now. Oh, Enziguri ducks by Humberto. Humberto gets the springboard yet again, not getting that kick. And Humberto now, what's he looking for here? Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, jeez, crunching. Pete Dunne, yeah, go for the cover after that. Jeez, why doesn't he use that more often? That was brutal. And that was shooting star by Humberto. Oh, and yet again another shooting star. Back to their feet now. Humberto into the corner now. Oh, referee John Cole just been pulled into the corner there. Oh, what's this? Why is there need for this? Humberto now. Oh, Pete Dunne, he's noticed it already. And the chop block now. Oh, Pete Dunne, no. Don't you know me using this, man? Jeez, you were dominating most of this match. Jeez, now the chair to Humberto. Referee's still down there as well. There's no disqualification yet. Humberto, he's looking for some big damage, but no. Pete Dunne yet again with a chair to the spine. Jeez, or maybe like the kidneys or something. That was brutal. And now it's chair to the midsection. Humberto now finally trying to fight out what Pete Dunne is trying to do to him. Kick to the head. But look, Humberto, he's just too much damage been done to him in the kidneys. It was brutal. Oh, and Dunne now, he's got the chair. Humberto, jeez, chair to the back and the ref. Jeez, I think he's dealing with a turnbuckle. The Angel maybe saving that match there. But Pete Dunne, no, Humberto, kicks to the face. Dunne, no. Oh, refs had no choice. Oh, and now out comes Santos Escobar. After the match just ending in DQ just like that. The challenger to Pete Dunne's Intercontinental title. After Pete Dunne trying to beat the ever-living out of Humberto with that chair. Santos not going to take too kindly to that. That is for sure. I know I wouldn't. But he's not exactly, you know, rushing down. You know, maybe might want to go a bit quicker. I don't know. Maybe Pete Dunne stopped. I don't quite know. I didn't quite get a good shot of him. Anyways, we have Escobar after defeating Rey Mysterio that he deserved this match. Which I can't argue against it. He beat Rey Mysterio. That's a pretty high feint. And then he beat Ashante on his return. Which, you know, wins are wins. No disrespect to Ashante, but he's not exactly Rey Mysterio. Anyways, I'm assuming Santos is out here for something. Whoa, you can't be doing that now, attacking Humberto like that, with a steel chair. I'd never do such a thing. Just disgraceful. I'll beat some manners into you at Sunday, don't you worry, Pete. Not if I don't break your fingers first. See you Sunday. Okay, well that's that then anyways. Still to come tonight, we had the face-up between Uso and Breaker for that World Heavyweight title promo kind of situation. We also have still the main event to come. And then up next is Montez Ford taking on Joaquin Wilde 1-on-1. No managers. We saw Cruz del Toro versus Angelo Dawkins last week. And Cruz pulled out a hell of a performance. But Angelo Dawkins just barely came away with the win there that night. So we saw LWO and the ways they got their win against the family. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was Joaquin Wilde that got the pin. So, if I was Montez Ford, I'd be careful. We've just seen what Cruz del Toro's pulled out of nowhere. It's like LWO's had a resurgence. And I'm all for it. Of course, now that resurgence has given them that tag team opportunity, that Raw tag title match at Fastlane. There's probably that win over Los Tafaros that gave them that boost in happiness. And, you know, kind of like, as much as Escobar beat Rey Mysterio, I'd say maybe LWO walked away with the overall win over Legado, and specifically Cruz and Joaquin got over Humberto and Angel. So, you know, maybe that gave them a bit of a moral boost, and that's what's helping them on this new wave of momentum. So, yeah, Montez Ford got to be worried. Well, not worried, but he's got to be careful, is what I mean. I mean, he might be worried, I don't know. But I mean, he's got to be a bit more careful in who he's messing with, you know what I mean? But I'm sure Montez will be alright, because Montez can pull out some hell of a things, but I'm just saying, don't count out Joaquin, but don't also count out Montez either. You got to know the kind of people you're stepping in the ring with, or watching, I guess, because we're watching from home or live, wherever you are. It's a little different. Anyways, of course, Montez is representing the Street Profits and the Greater Wide Hurt Business alongside Bobby Lashley, where Joaquin Wilde is representing LWO, being the Latino World Order. Of course, Rey Mysterio mentioned that. And also Zelina Vega. I, of course, mentioned Cruz Toro already. Did I mention Bobby Lashley being part of the Hurt Business? I don't know, I have now. That's good enough, I guess. Anyways, Joaquin Wilde making it down to ringside. This man's been known to pull out some wild things on occasions. No pun intended, of course. Actually, that's a lie. Of course it was. But so is Montez. So this match could be an interesting one. That's for sure. It's going to be interesting to see what these two pull out of the bag in this match. I'm excited for it. So let's get away with match 3. I'm losing count. Pretty sure this is match 3. Yeah, Pete Dunne lost DQ to Humberto, and then the challengers to Bayley's title beat Damage Control by Ronda Rousey tapping out Io Sky. So yes, we are on match 3 of 4 tonight. Of course, the main event still to come tonight. Kofi Kingston taking on a member of A-Town Down Under, and the winner gets to fight and to decide the third stipulation for that match at Fastlane, which will be interesting to see. We've already found out the first stipulation is going to be a regular 2-on-2 tag match. We get to hear from A-Town Down Under backstage to find out what their choice will be, the definitive choice, and they'll be the first 2 matches. I'm sure Regal will decide whose is the first one. Joaquin Wilde pulling out a huge move, going for a cover. 1, kick out. I'm sure William Regal will decide which order that'll go in. I have a feeling he might choose a tag match first, because, you know, 3 stages of hell, you kind of, in your head, feel like it ramps up a little bit. That's what you expect, so I feel like I'd see that happening first, you know what I mean? And I feel like people would be, maybe people would be more desperate in the first choose. You never know. Like, you get that first, you get the win in the first match. You don't have, like, the second match. I've just completely no-sold that Poison Runner. It happens all the time when I'm going color commentator and putting that hot on and not the play-by-play one. But you know, I'm not even talking about this match. Talking. What was I talking about again? I've completely lost it now. Oh yeah, the 3 stages of how, like I was saying about how desperate if you get the first match win, and then you get not necessarily relax for the second one, but you're on the advantage where where if you lose the first match, then you've got to try and, if you lose the second one, you're done. Where the first person, if you win the first match and you lose the second one, then you still got a third match. You know what I mean? I feel like there's less pressure going into the second match if you win the first. Anyways, let's focus on this match tonight. The tag match, the Raw Tag Title match. The other tag match coming from the Raw side. Of course, there are 4 tag matches going into Fastlane. Talking going into something. Joaquin Wilde goes into the cover. 2 count. Kick out. Though I feel like you could argue it's more than 4. You could argue it's actually 5 or 6, depending on if that first stage of hell gets into account or not. I'm going to say Profits are the only team on the Raw that have retained the Raw tag titles on pay-per-view, and they've done it. Well, yeah, retained them. I want to say they've done it twice now. SummerSlam and Payback. They beat New Day at Payback, and they beat the previous challenge. Wait, who did they beat at SummerSlam? I don't know. It's so long. Jeez, Joaquin Wilde just driving Montez's head, piked it down into the floor. Jeez. Yeah, covers. I'm not surprised. 2 count kick out by Montez. Jeez, he got the Poison Rhino, got Tornado DT, got that. He's just dropping Montez on his head tonight. Joaquin Wilde not caring about Montez's health. You'll tell you what's going to be wild is Montez's health bill, that's for sure. Joaquin Wilde going for that 450 splash, covers 1, 2. Oof, kick out by Montez Ford. That was a close one. Close one for sure. Oh, now I remember SummerSlam, the Profits took on A-Town Down Under. How fitting. And now we're getting a huge 3 stages of hell between those two teams now, eh? How fitting. Now Montez Ford going to work on Joaquin. Wilde gets that senton going. Double axe handle again. And our moonsault standing as well. Montez Ford showing off. Pins 1, 2. Kick out by Joaquin Wilde. Montez. Oh, Joaquin, get out of the way. Montez Ford may live to pay for that. And now the elbow drops to the knee. Montez kicks back up though. Oh, what a kick. It's just rocked Montez Ford. Jeez. LWO boys are pulling out all the stops in these matches. And I don't blame them, pulling out all the stops. Including that. He's now looking for the octopus stretch. Oh, Montez Ford by Joaquin Wilde. I don't know if he's quite got his whole body wrapped around him. But it seemed to wear down Montez Ford a little bit. Oh, Joaquin sending Montez into the ropes. Drops down. Hops over. Reverse back over and Montez gets out of the way. Montez Ford looking to end this match. Maybe we're not trying to stay in this match any longer than he has to be. Oh, Joaquin Wilde getting out of it. 1, 2, 3. Joaquin Wilde has stuck away with a win yet again. Oh, Profits not going to be too happy about that. Oh, what LWO is showing to promise. Maybe we might have some new Raw Tag Team Champions by the end of Fastlane. Jeez, talk about some fast wins too. Whew. Oh, yes, congrats to Joaquin Wilde for getting a win here tonight over Montez Ford. Try and get some momentum for LWO. Gentlemen, here you are. So, gonna have your choice for one of the 3 stages of hell match stipulations for this Sunday at Fastlane. We thought about this long and hard, and we've chosen a table tag match. Very good. Now, can I find out who's wrestling Kofi Kingston tonight? Now, Willie, you can wait until the main event, just like everybody else. Okay, now we know 2 of the matches. We know, of course, one of them will be a normal tag match. One of them will be a tables tag match. And we'll find out the third one in the main event where Kofi Kingston takes on a member of A-Town Down Under. But just before that, we have the promo battle between Bron Breakker and Jey Uso. Or a showdown, or a face-off, or whatever you wanna call it. Bron Breakker, Jey Uso, and probably Baron Corbin too. Because, you know, you can't seem to leave Bron Breakker's side. You know, maybe he wants to get as close to that world title as he can. And I probably has to hold it. But Bron Breakker, if he want, yeah. I'm trying to get it anyways. World title looking beautiful as always. As Bron Breakker's happily pointing to it. Because, of course, like I mentioned, that World Championship match happening. Jey Uso versus Bron Breakker at Fastlane. Title looks good. Breaking the 4th wall. Glad it's fixed. Finally, it feels like it's been forever since it's been normal again. No, it's good to see finally. Unless my eyes are deceiving me, but it looks fine. It looks good to me. Looks back to normal. Took you fucking long enough, 2K. It took you long enough. Anyways, back into 4th wall. Bron Breakker holding that title high. Showing what they'll be fighting for this Sunday at Fastlane. Anyways, the champion's out here. So, let's bring out the challenger. So we can have this face-off. So, of course, you can only have a face-off when you have both people. Otherwise, it's not face-off. It's just Bron Breakker talking at a camera. There's nothing wrong with that. Because, you know, promos happen like that all the time. McIntyre tried that earlier. Unsuccessful because Punk walks out after like 2 seconds. If that. Anyways, talking of CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, a man that's beaten both of them in the past 2 weeks in the main event, no less, because of course, it's main event Jey Uso. Though maybe you could argue, you can argue, you should argue about the shenanigans, because Punk got whacked with a steel chair. There's no arguing about that. Sure, maybe Punk just came and tripped down to ringside for Drew McIntyre as a roll-up. But to be fair, Punk fought through after that steel chair, so you know. But still, either way, Jey Uso walked away with a win over both of them, and a win over Baron Corbin the week prior, and a win in the tag match a week prior against the Wolf Dogs, teaming up with the one and only Cody Rhodes. the previous world champion. So, Jey Uso doing a lot right now. He's built some huge momentum in those 4 matches. Huge momentum. You can't argue on the names he's beaten. Like I said, I believe he was the one to get the pin. I might be wrong in that tag match over Baron Corbin. Then he gets a win over Baron Corbin directly, being Bron Breakker's like tag partner. And now Punk and Drew McIntyre, who've also got that match at Fastlane now. You can't argue there's few less people on top right now than Jey Uso after the past like month worth he's had here in the WWE and on Raw. Whew. If everybody here in the building is excited to see main event Jey Uso lay the yeet down on Bron Breakker at Fastlane, let me hear you say yeet. You all need to show respect to the world champion, and especially you, Jey. If you all want Baldy to shut up, then let me hear you say yeet. Enough with the disrespect. You disrespected me when you speared me last month in our tag match, and now you're here disrespecting me and my friend, and for that, I will break you, because Breaker isn't just a name, it's also what I'm called, because it's what I do to people that step in the ring with me, especially when they piss me off. Alright man, calm down, relax. You can get your anger out there Sunday. But just one more thing before I go. I made a phone call, you see? See, since you got Baldy in your corner, I thought I might have a friend in my corner. And he so happens to want to return the favour for what I did last time. Oh, I mentioned him in Jey Uso's entrance. It's the American Nightmare. Cody. Rhodes. Out my 2 first for some reason after that. Probably get that checked out. Anyways, yeah, we saw, of course, Jey Uso was in the corner of Cody Rhodes as a manager for that match at Payback. So it looks like Cody Rhodes is here to do the same for Jey Uso, returning the favour. Which is good to see. We know how much a respectable man Cody Rhodes is. And, you know, do things for his friends. And here he is, his return. It's only been a few weeks. It's been longer since we've seen for some people. But considering this is the world champion who we basically saw every week, to now we hadn't seen him since Payback. It's a little weird, to be honest, that it's been that long since we've seen him. To be fair, there was a few weeks' time off where we didn't see him much between the build to Money in the Bank, but we still saw. There was only 2 weeks where we missed him, where there was 3 here. But anyways, so yeah, still the longest gap, I guess. Anyways, Cody Rhodes is all fired up. He's happy to be back here on Monday Night Raw and in California, specifically here tonight. Whew. Hello, Fresno. And hello, Wolf Dogs. Good to see you again. You know, I just want to make sure this match goes fairly this Sunday, as I'm sure you understand. Now, Fresno, if you're excited for main event Jey Uso versus badass Bron Breakker for the World Heavyweight title at Fastlane, let me hear you say, yeet. Oh, yeet. I yeet too. Whew. Ready for that. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm getting word backstage. Oh, what's happened here? Cruz del Toro looks like he's been sent through the windshield or something. Jeez, can we get some medical attention down here? Instead of just looking at him, just laying there, like, not moving, please. Jeez, anyways. Main event time. Kofi Kingston versus a man. There's somebody from A-Town Down Under. There we go. I can't speak because I'm in so much shock because of Cruz del Toro's been laid out on the floor. Jeez, I'm just going to say the Profits are going to have to watch out for LWO. And look what's happened to Cruz del Toro. And the man that knows exactly what's happened to Cruz del what it feels like. Because we saw Big E and Xavier Woods get taken out last week. And talking of Xavier Woods, we of course know that they decided for the regular tag match, New Day. That was their decision. Like I said, I'm assuming that's going to be the first stage of hell. Because that's the one that Regal went to first. And like I said, you know, kind of the building up kind of situation. So that's what I'm assuming. But I don't know until Regal tells me otherwise, you know what I mean? And he hasn't told me otherwise. So that's what I'm assuming. But I don't know. So we'll find out together. But I'm letting you, that's what I'm thinking it is, you know? Yeah, good, nice. Anyways, Kofi Kingston out here looking more jovial than he should be right now. But I guess he's happy that he's going to kick a member of A-Town Down Under's face in with that Trouble in Paradise. He's giving us a bit of good little twerk. What's a good little twerk? What is that? It's what Kofi Kingston does. That's what it is. Anyways, let's bring out which member of A-Town Down Under it's gonna be. Ooh. I'm gonna say ooh. I'm assuming. Oh, this is Grayson Waller's music hitting. Generally speaking, if they come out, it's Austin Theory's music, but doesn't mean they're not, you know, like astray from doing Grayson Waller. That is for sure. Yeah, there you go. There is confirmation there on the name board. I think they're saying it is for sure Grayson Waller. And of course, A-Town Under came up with the table tag match, which, like I said, I'm assuming is the second stipulation. We just know it's not the third, because that will be decided in this match, which may not even be that important come Sunday, because, like, say, New Day could get a clean sweep, and it'll be 2-0, and we won't have to go to the third stage of hell, or end up 1-on-1, like 1-1, sorry, and then we get that third and final match, whichever is decided by the winner of this match. Grayson Waller versus Kofi Kingston. So let's get this on for the main event of Raw and the final Raw match before Fastlane, and Kofi Kingston taking it straight to Grayson Waller. Austin Theory looking not too happy there. As now the DDT takes down Grayson Waller. Jeez, Waller's already bleeding. Jeez, Kofi Kingston is taking it right to Grayson Waller. That's why he's happy. I told you, it's the dangerous, it's the merciless Kofi Kingston. It needs to be his new nickname. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. He is the merciless one. Oh, Kofi Kingston. Maybe I shouldn't have said that so soon as he's just landed face first, but now he's going back down for another DDT. Oof. And Kofi Kingston now looking for a crossbody, taking down Grayson Waller. And Kofi, oh, he's been distracted by Austin Theory now, and Waller, what a stomp to that face. And now Grayson Waller is taking it to Kofi Kingston so brutally. Jeez. Waller making him pay for busting him open. I'm sure Waller's not going to take that too kindly, that's for sure. The Aussie icon getting countered by Kofi Kingston. Kingston, oh, what a kick to the face. And Kofi clapping along. New Day rocks, oh yes it does. Kofi Kingston going flying, takes down Grayson Waller. Kofi Kingston all fired up here tonight in the main event of Raw. Huge stakes here tonight. Oh, Kofi, he's turned his attention to Austin Theory, and now sending him into the barricade. Oh, Waller, sorry. Yeah, fainting out. Oh, he's going to the outside. Oh, Kofi. Oh, not a feint so well for Grayson Waller. Kofi Kingston taking him down. Kingston on top tonight, on top of his game, and he's going to need to be when Waller is in the corner of Grayson Waller. Sorry, Theory's in the corner of Grayson Waller. And Grayson slippery enough as it is. Oh, that was kind of like a kick to that face kind of situation. That was just a kick to that face regularly without risking life and limb to just go face first for a kick to that face. Anyways, maybe it's kind of like a reverse leg drop almost, you know what I mean? Anyways, Kofi Kingston now taking it to Grayson Waller, but Waller with the slip of the leg. And now pulling the arm, ripcord forearm, taking down Kofi Kingston. Covers one. Not even a 1 count. Sorry, my mistake. Sometimes I get a little bit, not feisty. Quick. Anyway, springboard dropkick rocks the stunned Grayson Waller. Kofi Kingston looking to keep that momentum going with a little bit of a boom drop to Grayson Waller. And now Kofi looking to put an end to this match already. Looking for a triple in Perez. No, Waller gets out of the way and a kick to the face. And Grayson Waller wasting little time. Now the back raid to Kofi Kingston. The absolute disrespect. Oh, Waller getting the combo in, and now goal flips round the somersault and pre to Kofi Kingston. 1, 2. Kick out by Kofi. Kofi got some fight left in him. Waller fired up, maybe just mocking Kofi Kingston a little bit, but maybe he should have been actually focusing on fighting Kofi Kingston. The double stomp to the midsection there. Jeez. And now Kofi Kingston the springboard. But no, maybe misjudged where Grayson Waller was. Maybe, I don't know for sure what was running through Kofi Kingston's head right there. Nor Grayson's. And now these two men trading blows left and right. No, interesting to see Kofi's not exactly targeting Grayson Waller's cut. Grayson taking it to Kofi. And a bit of a back and a forth. Some countering, some not countering. But Kofi Kingston takes down Waller. But yet again, Theory playing dividend for Grayson Waller like we expected. Anything less from these two individuals. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Oh, but Waller's holding his head bad. Kingston threatening Theory and taking it back now to Grayson Waller for another DDT. He's loving it in those tonight. But it did bust open Waller. I believe that was a specific move. Or was at least something like that. But Waller has countered Kofi Kingston. And now Waller sending Kingston into the ropes. Oh, a bit of a collision there. Maybe not what they were looking for. Kofi bounces Waller's face off the corner there. And now sends him out. Oh, looking for a springboard. But no, Waller gets out of the way there. I was going to say it right first time there. You still got it, Si. Kofi Kingston ain't that old, is he? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Waller's always older than I think he is. He's like 30 something. I always expected him to be like late 20s. Like, not still older than Theory, but still. Anyways, Theory. Oh, sorry, Waller for the middle row now. DDT! Returning the favour after all those DDTs from Kofi Kingston earlier. Here's Grayson Waller, and he's taunted away now. Oh, I think Kofi Kingston's bleeding. And I think, oh, Waller's countered. Oh, Kingston slides through. Trouble in paradise. To Grayson Waller covers. 1, 2. Oh, but Theory helping out Waller there a little bit there. Oh, Kingston. Not too happy there. Blood dripping from both men now. This proves what this means. Oh! Rolling stunner thing. Yes, there you go. Well, not yes. I don't really want Waller to win. 2 count. Kick out by Kofi Kingston. Waller said that was a 3 count, but it was not. Oh, Waller again. Another rolling stunner to Kofi Kingston. Covers 1, 2, 3. Kofi Kingston kicks out. Kofi Kingston kicks out again. Waller in shock. You just got to keep on him. You just got to keep on him. A discus forearm now by Waller. Elbow. Just keep that damage going, Waller, if you want to win the match. Jeez. Oh, Waller is escaping out of Kofi Kingston's way there. It wants nothing to do with Kofi Kingston right now. Just the resilience Kofi Kingston showing. Oh, I think that's what Waller was looking for. Kofi Kingston give up his ring advantage. And now Waller sending Kofi into the exposed turnbuckle. Referee should really be noticing that. And now Waller hiding in front of it. Oh, and a crossbody now. Now John Cohn's realised it. Just as Waller's gone for a pin too. I guess that doesn't play full dividend for him, but it's still doing the damage to Kofi Kingston's back. Oh, he's looking for a low blow. Jeez, how much does this man want to cheat? Big Boo, though, takes down Kofi Kingston there. Oh, Waller not happy that the refs turned back around. Probably looking for a low blow again. Oh, Waller trying to escape out of harm's way. Oh, bit of a feint time. Maybe he was pretending to go outside, but Kofi Kingston not taking too kindly to that. What a kick to the chest. Oh, Kofi Kingston sending Waller out. Oh, Theory's in a bit of a cross zone too here. As Kofi Kingston's getting all fired up, getting the crowd behind him. Kofi Kingston go flying where he gets Waller there. Theory sidestepped. Theory trying to will on Grayson Waller maybe. Oh, what a splash with Kofi Kingston just keeping on Grayson Waller right now. Whipping his arm into the floor. Jeez, I'm going to make that so harder to do. I think he might do the other one. Anyways, Kofi Kingston hitting the SOS. He might need one with Theory in the wings here. There's a little bit of a help from Grayson Waller. Maybe hoping Woods. He said he's not here tonight. Maybe wishing he was. Kofi Kingston getting the crowd behind him. Heading to the top rope. He needs to get back in the ring though for John Cohn. Body splash to Grayson Waller. Covers. 1, 2. Kick out by Grayson Waller. Kofi wondering what's got to do. He's got no trouble in paradise. What's he got to do, Kofi? And Kofi now looking for a springboard. Oh, taking it to Austin Theory. Clearly had enough of Theory shenanigans. And Grayson Waller looking to chase after his friend. Oh, what a forearm. What a nasty forearm that was. Now, Grayson Waller on the DDT to the outside. But geez, that hurt Grayson's back. And Theory now sending Waller back into the ring. Just trying to help Waller get that victory. But no, Waller back outside. He clearly wants to do more damage to Kofi Kingston. And it's a smart move, you know. Sure, you can get that win and get that first stipulation, but if you could do more damage to your opponent. As Kofi looked like he was in a little bit of a weak spot there, but Kofi gets a side step. Theory telling Grayson, what idiot. And no, Grayson sends Kofi into the stairs now, though. Grayson. Oh, Kofi. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, Theory saying that was an accident. You're just trying to get him away from the stairs. Jeez. Oh, ref, you got to be careful about Theory here. Jeez. The leeway on these referees sometimes. Anyways, Kofi trying to get the crowd back behind him. Trying to give him some motivation, some momentum. And going into this, and Kofi, he's ready. He's charging back in. Oh, Waller. Oh, what's this? I don't even know. Both men curious to strike. Oh, Waller's trying to get a quick win here. Well, not a quick win, but you know, a cheeky one. Oh, Kofi gets his shoulders away. Oh, pulling it back on Waller. Waller's waving his arms around. Oh, Waller gets a shoulder up, but now gets the schoolboy. 1, 2. Kick out by Kofi Kingston. Just barely. Oh, rolling stunner to Kofi Kingston by Grayson. Waller taking advantage. 2 count. 3. Grayson Waller getting the win here tonight over Kofi Kingston. And getting that choice for that 3rd stage of hell if need be. And getting some good damage done on Kofi Kingston too. For A-Town Down Under. That is a good way to end the show, but not for New Day. But I guess congratulations are in order for these two. Whew, I'm not too happy about it, but I guess it is what it is. Plenty of shenanigans going on, and if it was up to them, it would have been more. We saw Waller go for a low blow at one point, but Kingston was able to counter that one. Anyways, yeah, these two men get that choice. Now comes William Regal to find out what their choice will be. Congratulations, Grayson. You won tonight's main event, and for that, you get a reward of deciding what the 3rd and final match will be at Fastlane in that 3 stages of hell match. But remember, this match may not even happen, so take that into account when you're deciding. You know, we talked about this, me and Theory, and we're in agreement. Yeah, we wanted to remind New Day of a very recent shortcoming and rub it in their face when we beat them in said match. And that is a steel cage match, just like how they lost the Raw tag title opportunity in. So that decides it then. For the 3 stages of hell match at Fastlane between A-Town Down Under and New Day, we have starting off will be a tag match, a regular tag match, normal rules. Then a tables tag match. And then to end it all, if it's 1-1 in the match decisions, then we'll move on to a steel cage match. And remember, loser gets suspended until after Rumble. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Good night. Safe travels home. Oh, well, as I was saying, good night to the crowd. We found out every match with Fastlane. We, of course, have the 3 stages of hell starting off for the normal tag. Then the table tag. Regal will reveal the order, of course. And if it goes to a 3rd match, it'll be a steel cage match. And also on Fastlane for the Raw side is that Intercontinental Championship match. Santos Escobar versus Pete Dunne. We also have the Women's World Championship Fatal 4-Way. Roxanne, Ronda, Zelina, Vega and Bayley. We had that World Heavyweight Championship match. Jey with Dakota in his corner versus Bron with Baron Corbin in his corner. We had that Raw Tag Team title match. LWO versus Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. Hopefully Cruz is okay. And we also have McIntyre versus Punk. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you for SmackDown.